Greenwood Stocks, here with the weekend scan, looking at a few stocks, seeing what's coming up. So here with Intrinsic Trader once again, and we're just going to talk about a couple of stocks. First, we're going to start off with the airways. Airways are getting big. Everybody's getting vaccinated, so that's allowing people to travel more and people to move around. So airways are picking up momentum. So TAWNF, what do we have here?
Yeah, so I'm watching TWANF now. I ran across it on Friday on our scan, and basically what was really caught my attention about this play is that it's found some support around 13 cents, and so it has expanded volume coming in. And so something I've been doing lately that's been working is I've been, finding plays that have expanded volume that all support, and I'm really having luck with them because with them being on support, I'm able to find my risk easier, and a lot of them have been playing out well just because OCCs have been sold off. And another thing about TAWNF that I like a lot is it has a pretty large amount of institutions holding them for an OTC, which is always a good sign for people that are looking for longer term investments. So well, that's kind of something that we have working for us. So like every time that it drops down to support and has volume coming in, you can almost bet it's going to bounce to the upside because you're always going to have longer term investors in the play just because of the amount of institutions holding.
Right. TWNF, like I said, it's a stock to watch. We saw how big it ran before. And, after it gapped all the way down, and then you saw it pick up again, the volume bar. We went from 3 million to 27 million. So that's three. It's 3 times 10. That's 10x volume. And like I said, if you're just in on the big volume day, at 10 cent, it goes to 30 cents. So you can get three extra money. So again, we're looking at volume once again. Now it started to pick up volume again. We had our first green 15 million volume days in a month. So this is letting us know that investors, traders are getting interested in the stock again. The stochastics are curling up. So this means that there's some upward momentum. I'm still holding HPIL. It's a very popular stock. We got in at, I believe, 0.0045. I got in right here on this red day, and you've seen it bounce. So hopefully it can create some support. You see us drawing trend lines. Hopefully it can hold these levels, these 006 levels, and retest the high. Another popular stock is MRNJ. Yes. So again, we're starting to get volume. Once you see what happens when we get volume, when we got volume back in January after it sold off, you get a big volume spike to 1 billion shares, and we go from 006 to 004. So you're looking at, somewhere between 5 and 10x times your money. And of course, it's found support again. Now we see where we get 1 billion shares traded almost on the first, and now we sold off, and then we get a nice volume spike. So we'll see what it does. A lot of people are really high on this stock. And just going to the scans, I mean, basically, scan that I'm using is really simple. I like to just do the work, have the work cut out for me. And let's put these on the main chart. The biggest volume gainers, ECEZ, 500 million shares, CZNI. Let's see what these look like. CZNI. So again, you got a whole lot of loading here. Traded 1 billion shares and the stock didn't move at all. Basically, it opened where it closed. So this is promising because you see a stock getting a whole lot of volume and it doesn't move. That means there's a lot of loading that's going on, and you can get in because obviously we've seen some support right here around 001. So again, always manage your risk, but make sure you pay attention to that volume, because we see the last time the volume spiked, we went from 001 to 003. So again, you're getting a 200% return, or 3x on your money. What else? UBQU. And again, we're not looking at anything fundamental right now, just looking at these stocks that are getting volume. Of course, fundamentals are important if you're making long-term investment, but volume is going to tell the story, because a stock cannot go to new highs if there are not people buying the stock, which translates into volume. So volume is going to tell the story, and we see we get 1 billion shares on this stock here. And hey, like I said, we see what happens when you can get in on the first volume spike back again in January. First volume spike from 0003 all the way to 002. So again, you're 300%, 400% returns. Had a couple more volume spikes before, but it looks like it's starting again. So we'll see what happens. But here's a scanner. Don't want to go all the way through these. Give us a shout. You got anything to add to that?
Yeah, I was gonna bring up another play that I took advantage of last week, NOKPF, and kind of the same thing like we've been discussing. I mean, expanding volume, which is easy to identify with the scanner. I mean, it held support, and I literally bought it on Thursday and sold it on Friday for a 50% gain. So right now it's important to really pay attention to volume. If you see expanding volume coming in, if the stock is on support, you can pretty much make a low risk, high reward play on that every time, just because a lot of these, especially with the OTCs, because they've been sold off so much over the past couple months, that now when volume's coming in and they're coming off of bottoms and they're on support, it's almost a no-brainer that you need to get in one of those plays, as long as you're managing your risk.
Right. Again, it's an airlines play. So again, same fundamental difference. Fundamentals go hand in hand with technicals. The reason why you probably see these airlines running, again, as I said before, everybody's traveling. People are vaccinated. People are feeling safe. Things are opening up. The world is opening up. So of course, airlines are going to start running up again. You can look at the big ones all the way to the small ones. American Airlines, let's see where that's at. LUV, coming off a bottom, and yeah, I mean, again, from all the way from the lows last March to this March to making a bounce. EUA is United Airlines still publicly traded? Yeah. So I mean, like I said, you're seeing a lot of travel industries spike because of the travel that's picking up. UAL, United Airlines. So again, just paying attention to what's going on in the world always helps. But we're traders, we're investors, so we want to pay attention to what makes a stock move. And the main thing that makes stock moves are stocks being popular, traders trading them, and volume coming in. So with that being said, I believe that's all we have. We will be updating, scanning. Join the Discord if you want to trade with us, get alerts, never miss another big runner, because we are scanning for the biggest movers on a daily basis. So if you have any questions, you can always text, you can always email, you can call, you can message us in the Discord, send me a DM on Twitter. We'll get to them as much as we can. If you want to learn how to trade, give us a shout for mentorship. We also have a brand new course that's only $99 that you can get today. And if you're interested in that, give us a shout. Told you all the ways to reach us. So y'all have a great one. God bless.